keeps on burning. Fire in your heart, it just keeps on burning. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time. Feeling like you're stuck in a hurricane, 'cause everything around you just keeps on turning. I can see you searching for an escape. The fire in your heart, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Fire in your heart, it just keeps on burning. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time.
Two covers through the middle. Artie up for three.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on the lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze come freeze up. Straight dropping the kills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A bomb big sky high. Check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one heart, one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Kia ora, namaste, talofa lava, malo elele, bolo inaka, and welcome to Heritage Hockey 2023, the newest and most exciting hockey tournament on the national calendar. For those of you new to Heritage Hockey, it's the melting pot of pride, passion, flair and skill. And we're bringing you all 16 games live and free thanks to Local Gecko Productions and the support and sponsorship of the Team One Foundation. I'm Brad Pittman and we'll be bringing you all the action this Easter weekend from the Waikato Hockey Centre here in Hamilton. I'm currently riding solo in the spaceship up here at the moment, the commentary box, but won't be too far away is Mr. Suresh Wallab. So here by myself at the moment. He'll come and join me very shortly and I'll introduce him when he's here. Just walked into the door. The New Zealand's stingiest casino patron and a man I've never seen the lower half of his legs before. Suresh Wallab, welcome. S-Man.
Good afternoon. Namaste. Whaeruwena. How's everybody today?
And it's our second game out here of day 3 and a match that is sure to throw up some fireworks. Game between the New Zealand Indian women and the New Zealand Māori Jnrs side, now searching for their first win. The Indian women's outfit have continued to improve across the first 2 days and are firming for a big performance here this morning. Michelle Mahoney in goal has been terrific, as have the contributions from Rashika Chiba and yesterday's goal scorer Jaina Suka. The Indian women are coached by the legend herself, Navina Hira, and Hitendra Patel. Now the junior Māori side went toe-to-toe with their senior counterparts yesterday and were right in the match for the first 3 quarters. Day 2 MVP Amy Sampson will look to build on her performance, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the work from Roimata Brown, who has also stood out for the Māori team. They're coached by Courtney Phillips and Tuhia Hohepa, and as we see the teams out there in the middle of the park, our umpires for today's game, Juliana Phillips and Ruby Wood. So, this is our women's match, Suresh. It's the Indian women. Your favourite team of the tournament,
Yeah.
taking on the junior Māori side.
Yeah, I think today's going to be obviously an interesting game. I think we'll probably see an open game, to be honest, or we're going to see a pretty close one, which is going to be quite tight and reserved, because obviously the way the results have gone over the last couple of days, they will be matching up tomorrow morning again, won't they?
Yeah. As you mentioned, both these teams will see each other again in the bronze medal match tomorrow morning. But today it's all about pride, bragging rights, getting a pool play win, and that perhaps extra little bit of advantage going into tomorrow's game. Both teams certainly will have the belief that they can do it, but we've got 70 minutes of action ahead of us now to see who will get over the line. An awesome shot there of the two teams, coming to you live from Local Gecko Productions.
Yeah, so I think it was everyone's just coming down from the finish of that last game, where it was end-to-end stuff, and yeah, finishing off with a PC which was deflected wide. So yeah, great result for Indians obviously, but awesome game by the junior Māoris, which was great to see.
Yeah, and we expect more of the same here today. As mentioned in the build-up, both teams have shown they can do it. It's just putting it all together for a full 70 minutes. It'll be really interesting to see how things go here, as the Indian side will have first use of the ball. It's Pratika Patel working down there. Divyani Soma just figuring out which way she's going.
Yep, she's put her glasses back on, so she's back on track.
Yeah, here's Well, it's Fitzwalter with a start here for the Indian side. Good to see her get a first up opportunity.
Yeah, I think that the young ones have been proving themselves, and hey, how else do you get these guys, get the girls game time and get them into the game, get them in there early, give them a taste of it, which I think is great from Navina, just having confidence, you know. And I think we all know that hockey's become an 18-man game, not just your starting 11. So it's great to see, and we see that throughout the whole tournament, the rotations that are happening, even with the goalies, you know, from your number 1 down to your number 18. It's just great to see that everyone's getting rotated and getting game time.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also see the junior Māori side look like they've opted into a back 3 to start this game. Holly Hilton-Jones, who has been playing at the back for them, looks like she's rolled into perhaps a little midfield role there next to Murphy Phillips. And this is the Māori side on the ball here. The Indians in their traditional white kit, and the Māori side in the black and red. And here's yesterday's goal scorer, Jaina Suka, linking up there. Devyani Soma still
Nice
going
touch
here.
there.
Tulin Pritchard. Oh, great touch. Jamie Rapana had to be made, but here comes Manisha Jerem. And big tackle. Amy Sampson's going to give away the penalty corner there. A little bit of a delayed blow of the whistle. In the end, she got it there, and Ruby Wood will signal for the penalty corner here.
See a few changes in the Indian side for the starting lineup, as you said. See Jaina out wide, and I think Manisha's dropped into the midfield, and we've also got Ella playing up in the front there as well. So
Yeah. We noticed they did it late in the game yesterday, where they moved Tulin Pritchard into centre midfield, and Ella Leighton played a little higher up the field, perhaps attacking midfielder. Or here is Leighton on the bracket, strapped by Pritchard. Oh, lovely strike, and the second chance, and they'll get another go here.
it was a nice strike and good save as well. So
Yeah, it's looks like Holly Landon has won the start here in goal for the junior side, the junior Māori team. Manisha Jerem to pull out the ball. Leighton this time.
good save.
Oh, again, well defended. This junior Māori team resolute in defence in the first couple of opportunities here for the Indian side, but promising signs for the Indian Suresh.
Yeah, but it's just good to see, you know, shots on goal, PCs, attacking the circle. You know, that's what we all want to see, and I think it's going to be NTN stuff, and I think we're going to see that at both ends of the field today.
Yeah, just as we did in the men's match
Exactly.
only
yeah.
moments ago, really started to open up and created an attacking and exciting game of hockey. Expect no different here from the women's sides. So we see Penelope Taulofo come forward with the ball. She thought she'd done enough to win a free hit. She has done that.
You just caught a little foot there.
She'll open up the midfield. This is a skip pass across. Unable to pull it in there was Amy McConnell for the Māori side. And Leighton opts to go out the back to Rashika Chiba.
Yeah, first time we've seen Rashika in the game.
Yeah, and one of the co-captains for the side, obviously Manisha Jerem, wearing the armband for, or leg band for today. Oh, and here's an opportunity, the Māori side, Parata.
Oh, it's a good tackle there by Fitzwalter.
Yeah. Excellent work there. The young player, cover defence.
And just outside the circle like we did yesterday, and keeping your stick on the ground, keeping your feet well clear of it.
Yeah, it was something that was really impressive from the Indian women's side and kept them in the game for so much of it. Yesterday was their ability to do their work outside the defensive circle. Here's Devyani Soma. You can transfer the ball, Fitzwalter, Pritchard. Actually the sister of Hale Pritchard from the junior Māori side that just finished up playing.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Good to see spread of family all the way through.
Yeah. One of the guest players here for NZISA in the middle of the field is Tulin Pritchard, along with Ella Leighton, one of the local girls here from Hamilton. And Rashika Chiba, she earned herself Player of the Match honours in their game yesterday. in a beaten side, but her performance was all class, as it has been all weekend. And both teams just after opportunities at either end, now just grinding into the midfield battle. Most of the last 5 minutes or so being played between the lines. You see the Māori team trying to get up a little bit there, but leave Gurleen Gill open in the middle of the field. She's well tackled there. It's Roimata Brown. Brown on the outside. She's got to get through Chiba. And it's going to roll onto the foot there of Pritchard. Unfortunate one because it had gone past the striker for the Māori side. Oh no. She wished she'd have her time over in that one there.
Yeah, probably could have done with a call from behind to say leave it because there was no one behind her. So
yeah,
that's one of those things. Unfortunate, just a reflex trap to try and save that ball.
I think she's surprised it managed to get through to her past the Māori player there, and just not able to bring that one under control. So here's the penalty corner. We've already had 2 for the Indian side. First one for the Māori team. Grace Hilton-Jones gets it back. It's a bobbly one.
It's a good save.
Oh, and great save. Michelle Mahoney denies Murphy Phillips, who was hunting on the scraps down there. I've still got it here, Murphy. The Māori side just working along. Roimata Brown with the entry. And it's bounced up onto the body there of Gurleen Gill. And S-Man, I'm going to let you go down and get courtside seats and enjoy this Indian women's performance. And I'll welcome, while we see this replay from the penalty corner here. And we went the little 1-2 option, which worked for the senior team against them yesterday. Well shut out there by Michelle Mahoney. And quickly as we build into this penalty corner, I welcome the superstar from the New Zealand Māori women's team and firewoman extraordinaire, Orewa Hepi, back into the commentary box for this match.
Thanks, Brad. It's awesome to come back to some excitement here.
Yeah. Oh, it's just gone behind them there. Yeah, a couple of penalty corners each way. The Indian side had 2 of their own, and that's the second now for the junior Māori side. So fast start for both teams and plenty of action so far in the game.
That's great. They'll both be looking to build on some momentum that they might not have had yesterday.
Yeah, that's it. They're the way the results have gone. Neither of these teams able to make tomorrow's final, but a big proving ground for both of them in preparation for a second match again first thing tomorrow morning. Shika Chiba, she's just working her way through. Lovely transfer. Chiba finds Soma. Soma will roll it out to Pritchard.
Just have to comment on how good these Indian ladies have been at maintaining possession. They've built on that from the first game against the senior Māori ladies, and they're looking really good out on the field there.
Yeah, I spoke to Navina Hera actually just after yesterday's game. A point of emphasis.
Oh, there's that spinning.
It is. It's Soma showing her skill again. Yeah, point of emphasis for them yesterday was just to keep periods of possession. And they're starting that way again. Here is Soma. We'll give away that one. Yeah, she put on a real special number up on the baseline yesterday. Did Devyani Soma, getting straight back into her work.
If I was to explain the Indian skill that they display out here, I would call it really slick and smooth.
Yep.
And just displaying a little bit of that on the baseline, she was.
Yeah, always a team that have had a ton of pretty fancy stick work. Really good on the ball. Hand-eye coordination is always strong. And we talk about strong. There's Te Aumihi Hohepa there for the Māori side. And someone you know fairly well out there, Orewa. Chelsea's back for her second game.
Yeah, cousin Chelsea Hepi, not playing for the Māoris this year, but having a little go in the Indian side. I know that they'll be really happy to have her.
Yeah, she made a huge difference when she had her first game yesterday for the side. Wasn't here for the opening match, but her presence definitely felt in yesterday's game. Oof, great work there, Sugar on the ball for the Indian side.
And Sugar's got some skill as she attacks the baseline here. She'll be looking for something and just loses a little bit of control over the baseline. I know she'll be unhappy with that.
Yeah, great turnover though there for the Indian side. Nice and high up the field. They're quite narrow in their press, which makes things hard for the Māori side to pick the midfield option. And this is good places for the Indian side down the sideline, but strong work. It's now Taulafo.
And Priya Tapatetru just gets the turnover and offlays it.
Yeah. Oh.
Pritchard in the middle, just giving it away.
Yeah, risky one. Brown's moving forward with the ball. Roimata Brown beats everyone over the baseline there.
Clash of the Bay girls in the middle there with Roimata Brown and Michaela Weber.
Yep. Yeah, they'll know a fair bit about each other, those two, so good to see how they might match up. And
lovely ball down the line there and a turn on the inside.
Oh, Curry.
Does she find her player?
Oh, Holly Hilton-Jones, that's solid work from her.
It's a very tidy clean up there.
Yep.
She drives down the middle of the field. She wants to maintain possession here, and she does. Finds Jamie on a back pass.
Yeah, and here is Rapana on the far side of the field. She's got Hilton-Jones in the middle, but Karishma Kumar coming up to make a nuisance of that. Still
She's
there.
got some legs and some speed, and doesn't manage to turn it over there.
Yeah, I've got to give a special shout out to Curry yesterday in the Indian team's camp. She was leading the teaching of a bit of a dance across both of the teams. The school teacher she is, and took control of that yesterday at the hotel for the Indian team. So really cool to hear that that's been happening in their side. So yeah, shout out to you, Karishma. Awesome to see.
And she really does have a bubbly personality, and those are really important coming into teams to just help bring everyone together. Just a lifted ball by Gerling Gill from the long corner, and you can't hit the ball straight into the circle, so that will be a free hit out for the Māori ladies.
Yeah, it's. I think she's hoping one of her team might have just got a little deflection on it on its way in, but didn't come. So the free hit there for the junior side, and fiery little left half there is Jamie Rapana. She's got Hilton-Jones here. There's the big skip to Hohepa.
And some immediate pressure by the Indian ladies again. They're doing really well here, but Roimata just turns them inside out.
Yeah, something I've noticed already in this first 17 minutes of the quarter is the Indian women playing a lot higher up the field in their press, really trying to put some pressure on this defensive group of the junior side. So early intent showing here.
I notice the ball keeps bouncing a little bit. Might be a little bit dry out on the pitch today, which makes it hard to keep your balls flat. But then Michaela Weber sends a nice flat one through to Ella in the middle.
Yeah, Ella Leighton's still going.
Look at her. Oh.
Nice offload there to Heppy, gets it back.
She's still going.
Jamie Weber over there.
Just cleans up nicely.
Yeah, good effort there from Jamie Weber. Always hard to stop Ella Leighton when she gets going forward like that. You can see again there the intent from the Indian press, up nice and close. You'll see the transfer, and Sugar's going to go and put some pressure on. She's got Murphy Phillips out here though, and that's danger.
Oh, and
there
the
it
pounce
is.
there, she gets it and just doesn't pull it into control. She was waiting for that. She was just watching both player and the person on the ball. Waited for her time and pounced really quickly.
Yeah, it's a real obvious ploy here so far, so this junior side are going to have to figure out how they get out of their own end.
Lovely middle pass there.
That works. Amy Sampson.
Got it.
Good save there. Sampson again. Still going, Amy Sampson. And she'll do enough to win the penalty corner. That was the Day 2 Women's MVP for the tournament. Amy Sampson plugging away there with a couple opportunities for the junior Māori side.
Yeah, she did play very well yesterday against my team actually. I was watching her on the TV while I was at work, and I'd have to say she was quite exceptional.
Yeah, I think she. I spoke to her after the game yesterday, and she was pretty glad that you did have to work because would have made her job a fair bit tougher up the middle of the park. But out here again is Sampson. So Interesting here, they've gone the right side penalty corner. Throwing a little bit of a curveball, and they go short to Phillips.
Connects well and well saved, actually. It was quite a little bit high up into her gloves. And
yeah, it's really interesting. That something I mentioned with Aaron in the game previous is we've seen a lot of variation from the penalty corner, and that just another one of them there. Haven't seen a right side short corner for a long time.
No, it does remind me a little bit of indoor.
Yeah.
It happens a lot in indoor, but we're not in indoor, we're in outdoor. So it is exciting to see a little bit of different tactics coming forward into these games, because it's all about creativity, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What difference can you bring to the game?
And we've got to make a special mention. Jamie Lewis has just come on to the field, and I found out that Jamie Lewis has just recently signed a contract to go over and play field hockey over in the States.
Excellent.
Play her college hockey over there, which is really exciting for her. And we look forward to following along with her journey over her study as well, but of course her hockey journey. And here's Parata with an opportunity, and just doesn't get enough of it to find Lewis in the circle. Very nearly gave her raps, and she could have been the beneficiary of that one. Jamie Lewis.
Michelle Mahoney getting out nice and quick. That pressure from the goalkeeper is actually that could make or break your shot, really.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And Michelle Mahoney's been really good for the Indian side. As we hear the siren go for the end of the first quarter, it's stalemate, 0-0. Both teams with attacking opportunities. Both teams had penalty corners in that first 17 minutes, but neither able to trouble the scorers table. It's an exciting first quarter from two teams who are battling it out for the pride of today's game. And we saw Venetia Jerem battling her way down. We saw some positional changes in the Indian women's side. She was playing in the midfield today. That one well stopped there on the line by McConnell. And this one, again, well deflected and defended by Amy McConnell. She had some work to do on the straight hit of Ella Leighton.
Look at this, a tidal wave of Indian attack.
Yeah, that one a little wayward there, unfortunately for them. But the second half of the quarter belonged to the junior Māori side. This is Roy Mata Brown showing her skill. This one bounced up onto the foot there of Tulin Pritchard.
So didn't she dance her way through the senior team last night?
Yeah.
She's quite good.
Yep, absolutely. So that opportunity there, and then second one not too long later. This is Amy Sampson. Good shot, good save, and then just keeps the ball on her stick. Now, you'll love to see this sort of just weaving through the players, gets the penalty corner.
Keeping it safe. And here's that variation in the PC. Didn't quite work for them. The shot came a bit high up into the goalkeeper's hands, but definitely a point of difference. And she had a lot of time on that shot because no one really does that.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, for those watching at home, perhaps unfamiliar with that setup, you'd usually set up in your defensive goal with the goalkeeper, 3 on the right, including your runners. 3 on the left with your runners, and 1 postie on the right. And then to flip everything around, it becomes tough to send your runners out of the other side if it's not something you've rehearsed before. So
down the barrel running becomes you have to really get your line right, because otherwise it's coming down your left foot.
Yeah. So interesting little tactic there, shown by the junior Māori side coaches Courtney and Tuhia. I'm sure we'll have some other tricks up their sleeve as we see this game wear on. It's the Māori side here with the ball. Jamie Rapana on the ball. She'll look into her midfield. It's going to beat everyone all the way across to Jaina Suka.
Oh, she's got Ella Leighton going forward, who has options, but she chooses not to take them. Tulin Pritchard just keeping a stick on the ball. Gives it a bit far forward for one of the twins to get. Number 7. Which one is number 7?
Yeah, it's Juhi Fitzwalter, the defender. Jasmine will come on up the front for...
Lovely trap.
And here's Rashika Chiba. Lovely pass.
Weaves it through the 2 players.
Yep, finds Devyani Soma. Good free hit there. Chiba, eyes up. Chiba's got Pritchard.
Pritchard's got Leighton, maybe. Leighton has some legs though. She'll collect most things before it hits the baseline.
Oh, lovely ball across the circle. Oh, Jane Asuka very nearly had an opportunity in front of goal there to add to her goal scoring tally for the weekend.
Chiba just trying to find something going forward and gets a free hit instead. It's a very difficult position to be in, these pockets of the field.
Oh, very nearly. Well done there. Yeah, you're right. And it's one of the reasons why the long corner got moved out of there. The attacking long corner. It's tough to find an advantage down there for the attacking side when there's so many players down there. Speaking of tough, here's some tough work Holly Hilton-Jones is going to have to do. She's got not a lot of time. Oh, she does really well, McConnell, but that one's turned over.
Bit of a wayward tackle there from the Indian team, and she actually gets a card for that. So a little bit of a poor discipline maybe. Puts the Indians down to 10 players versus 11.
Yeah, she just got that one slightly wrong there. Obviously trying to get the ball, but got a fair bit of stick, so she'll spend 2 minutes on the sideline. But
he turns it over.
Yeah.
She finds a little pass forward. She's actually come a long way, hasn't she?
Yeah, both the Fitzwalter girls, I spoke to their parents yesterday, are really relishing this opportunity. I probably felt a little bit out of their depth on day one, but have grown every game and so pumped to be out here this weekend. So awesome to see the two Fitzwalter girls out here. Juhi playing at the back. Jasmine will come on up the front.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Fitzwalter clan, so it's awesome to see them come from a much younger, growing into their playing style a little bit. Yeah,
and you'll have shared the field with them at last year's QBT for Bay Indians.
Indeed.
The Fitzwalter girls.
And their mother a couple of seasons ago, actually, in the goal.
Yeah, Poppy. She, I'm pretty sure, there down the front, watching the game, front row seats. Yeah, awesome to see them here. Not having to travel too far, fortunately. Local.
How nice.
Locals here. And here's Rashika Chiba. What's going to beat everybody there? She's trying to line up Manisha Jerem. I'd love to see Jerem get going today. Haven't quite seen her in open spaces where I know that she's so deadly, Manisha Jerem, but there's no time like the present. There they go, there's an opportunity. Leighton.
He's told to take the ball forward. We
Yeah,
don't see that often.
No, that's it. that one doesn't happen too often, but she'll oblige. And here goes Krishma Kumar. Great defensive work there, Holly Hilton-Jones.
Will she stay in it? Nice.
Yeah, and again, the free hit one there by Fitzwalter.
Yeah, quite patient in that actually, just waiting for the ball to come to her rather than stepping forward and overcommitting to something.
Yeah, that's a lovely in pass there and transfer.
I just commend Rashika Chiba's passing today. She's finding short passes, long passes throughout the field, and they're quite often to their player. So
yeah,
a great skill to have as that distributing player at the back and free man.
Yeah, really solid skill set is Chiba, and is Soma. She'll go round and round in circles till she finds her exit, and there it is. Chiba under a bit of pressure from Gracie Hilton-Jones.
And she wins the ball, and off she goes. Nice, fast, free hit.
Yeah, and I've got to say a special shout out to Gracie. Yesterday was her first game back after major injury and surgery, and so it was really great to see that she got through.
Oh, look at this pass.
Her work, and it was a great pass down there for Sugar. Sugar's got the baseline. Sugar's got the
got
skills. Sugar's got an opportunity, and Sugar's got a penalty corner. Wowee. She made something from nothing out of that. Great pass forward, found her on the baseline, but all the work there was done by Sugar. And we see this pass forward here. It's Pratika Patel, I think.
Sugar must have been practicing those dance moves because her feet just tweedled all around the place on that baseline.
Yeah, and here's the big opportunity here for the Indian women to be first on the scoreboard.
Oh, accurate and fast.
Soma to
Ball out
Leighton.
there.
Great save, Holly Landon. Solid save by Landon. And here they go, the junior Māori side. Jamie Lewis has Gracie Hilton-Jones and has Parata. Finds Hilton-Jones.
Oh,
It goes
here
to
we go.
Parata.
Oh,
Still there for Lewis.
Let's.
And it's gone out over the baseline. Oh, it's certainly not how Coach Courtney will have drawn that one up, but very nearly goes end to end there for the Māori team.
Absolutely not, but what they did take away from that is an awesome speed forward from the counter attack of a defending PC, and that's exactly what you're asking for as a coach.
Yeah, way to turn defense into attack, and attack they go again here. Jamie Lewis still working her magic. Jamie Lewis and Sydney O'Hara. Murphy Phillips. O'Hara again with the ball. Just throws it into the mixer. Still there. And penalty corner, I think, is the flavour of the day. Yeah. Just got a little bit messy down on the back line there for the Indians. And we'll see the replay of that one thanks to One Foundation. In fact, it's the most recent penalty corner. We might be able to see the breakout. Lovely bit of skill there by Jamie Lewis. By Ella Leighton. And this was the other end. This pass here.
That was almost a textbook. like
I'm going to
like
say
I cued that in.
I'm going to say Gracie Hilton-Jones. That was a trapdoor. And we'll get
Awesome
back.
trapdoor.
Yeah, we'll get back to the action here, and it's the junior Māori side now with their set piece opportunity.
Can we see a possible variation of another PC here? Some creativity.
Taulofo, she'll trap it herself.
Great connection.
Yep.
Good save with that left boot.
Yeah, it was going into the corner and well kicked away there by Michelle Mahoney in goal.
I'd love to see some of those deflectors getting onto those positions, because if you get a touch in there, it's really hard for the goalkeeper to make a save.
Yeah, we saw a fantastic one in the men's game from Sergeant Patel yesterday. Just got in and around the spot, and the deflection beat everybody. Love to see that from this team, but
What she
Jamie
got?
Lewis, yeah, well saved. It's still here for Parata. And it's just got big on her there, so the free hit coming for the Indian side. Still nothing on the scoreboard for either team midway through the second quarter. But Rishika Chiba with the ball out of the back.
Oh my goodness.
She's just
Chiba with the pass again.
yeah, she's picking gaps there that I don't even think are there. And here comes Karishma Kumar. Murphy Phillips, fantastic work. She's been so good up the middle of the field. Has Phillips. She's a real live wire.
Chiba's distribution just kind of reminded me of local player Fitzsimmons that was around watching the other day. She's also a player that can find a gap out of nothing.
Yeah, that's right. We saw Tash here yesterday. Had come down to the turf to watch the two Māori teams play. And yeah, a wonderful exponent of that, especially the ball over distance, was Tash. And the Māori side with a little foray into the circle. Long corner is coming. And here we go, Sampson, Weber, the entries there. Taulofo.
Oh, doesn't quite get the shot off.
Yeah, really well defended there by Priya Tapachetri there.
Big shout out to Priya, it's my little sister.
Yeah.
Repping the same number as me, number 11.
Legs 11, fast as Jonah.
Yeah.
Here we go, this Indian side. I'll just wait to see either of you with the 11 shaved into the eyebrow. Then we'll know it's for real.
I don't think I'm that committed to the number, actually.
Here we go, the junior Māori side, Taulofo, trying to link up with Hilton-Jones. And Uri, will take a moment to ask you, you got a big game this afternoon, and it's one that you'll play again tomorrow for the big dance. So you know, how does the build-up look for knowing you're going to play the team again the following day?
It really looks like a lot of injury prevention, you know, for people that may need a rest. We'll have a nice rest today, and really giving some exposure to our younger players. More exposure than what they might have already had,
Nice.
just to get them into it.
Yep.
There's a bit of excitement out here still. The Māori ladies are still going forward with their tidal wave of attacks against the Indian ladies, and they haven't managed to maintain a fair bit of possession in the last 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, you're right. The last little period here has been down that end of the field, just building things up, which is nice to see. Their connections are starting to come through. I spoke to Amy Sampson yesterday, and she said it's been really easy to get on the same page with a lot of these girls. So that's awesome to see, and then it's a testament to some really talented players out there.
It was just a really nice press there by the Māori ladies. They really pressed that in hard, made it really difficult for to find an outlet.
Yeah, and they're plugging away. It's probably a good option there from Gurleen Gill. I know it doesn't find any of her players, but just relieves a little bit of pressure. Get down the other end of the field, allow them to take a bit of a breath here, get some subs on potentially. Here they come.
Right into the corner of Sugar down here.
Yeah, she's been really smart in her positional play. She's really looking to pick off the pass between the middle defender and the outside defender. Jamie Rapana here is going to take any free meters that are on for her.
Clever player that.
Back three, the shape here. Hilton Jones has Hohepa. The touch on to Taulofa is a lovely touch.
She cuts on the inside, but Michaela Wepper just stepping up and taking that free man role really well.
Yeah, another one of the Bay Indians players.
Yeah, another favourite of mine.
And going up but sideline still, Parata. Lovely bit of 3D skill, but she's stripped there by Gurleen Gill. And wins the free hit too, Gill. She's taking it quickly. She's still going, Gurleen Gill.
Yeah, maybe just laxed off that a little bit. If you're going to take a free hit, you really got to make sure you get past the players that you're running past.
Yeah, especially Jamie Weber. She's a nuggety little defender. Gets nice and low there.
Nice Priya.
Yeah, Priya.
Nice little sis.
Yeah, earns the praise of the big sister. And I'm sure the praise of her teammates with that tackle there as well. Now this game just starting to stretch out a little bit here. We can see players at both ends.
Might end up being a battle of the legs today, but both teams do have a lot of legs.
Yeah, speaking of, here's Ella Leighton.
Lovely left to right as she enters the circle. What can she find?
Oh, Devyani Soma. Who's going to be first to it? Oimata Brown got the afterburners and the pass. Grace Hilton-Jones. She's got Priya. Oh, lovely touch. And Hilton-Jones does well. She links up with her twin sister there in Holly Hilton-Jones. Good to see the girls back on the field playing together again after Grace's injury.
She finds a lovely pass forward to Kyra. I'd love to see her speed.
She's going to have to one-up her brother after that earlier game. Didn't Gregan put one in the absolute roof here in the men's game this morning? Maybe have bragging rights at the dinner table at this point. Kyra will want to go one-up here.
Oh, yes.
Roy to Brown. That's lovely. And earns the free hit too. Brown on the edge of the circle for the Māori side. Here's Amy Sampson taking it. Really good there from Chelsea Hippie just to get her feet out of the circle and defend that.
That shows a bit of experience, that does, because as soon as a free hit's been taken, you want to move out of the circle as quick as you can so you don't give away a PC.
Roma to Brown, still working Brown. Long corner. It's defended there by Pratika Patel for the Indian side.
Love to see Roimata on the ball and gain a bit more confidence. She's really got a nice set of skills on her. Stick skills, that is, hand-eye coordination. Yeah,
she really grew into the game yesterday against the senior Māori Wahine side. I thought she improved quarter on quarter, and you're right, ton of speed and real skill. And speaking of, Tulan Pritchard thought she was going to be able to go for one there. She's got pace too, but yeah, you're right. Roimata Brown just getting involved a little bit more for this junior Māori side.
And they've put Tulan and Ella Leighton up the front here, maybe hoping for a bit of speed and a little bit more maybe experience up the front for them.
Oh, but Toolin's going to go and take 2 minutes on the sideline there after the tough tackle. That's unfortunate, so there'll be a player short here for 2 minutes. There's only about a minute to go in this first half here. Indian side will just want to make sure they get through to the half without conceding.
Sydney O'Hara with a lovely tackle.
That's a great reverse stick trap. Here's Amy Sampson. We thought she won the free hit there, but not coming from the whistle.
Nice team tackle there by the Indians ladies. Some of these girls are hard to tackle on your own, so it's a good idea to come in with two of you.
Yeah, and they're still just trying to work down that clock there, the Indian side. That'll probably do it for them. There's 5 seconds now. I don't think Ella Layton's going to get there in 2 seconds. She's quick, but not that quick.
She looks like she wanted it, though.
Yeah, and that's the end of the first half here. It's 2 quarters in the book between the New Zealand Indian women and the New Zealand Junior Māori Wahine side. What a tight game. The Māori team probably had the role of it in that second quarter, but opportunities for both teams.
Yeah, interestingly enough, opportunities for both teams, and it's almost like one team will command the game for a decent period of it, and then maybe have a little bit of the other team featuring, and then it just completely swap, and then the other team's doing exactly what they just did. You know? So it's not like it's end to end to end to end, but it's someone gets a bit of energy and then they maintain it for a decent amount of time. Yeah,
that's right. Both teams having those periods of dominance, but at this point, neither team able to find the back of the goal. Not without the opportunity. We saw a little bit of a wayward one there from Ella Layton, and then, as you mentioned, then the Māori team had a few opportunities. This one there through the foot in penalty corner. The 1-2 very nearly came off here for Hilton Jones. Murphy Phillips. Excellent work and goal for Mahoney. And another opportunity here was through Sampson. She got the shot, got the rebound, went again. And her team of penalty corner.
Yeah, just holding the ball nicely on the end of her stick. Nice variation of a PC here. Straight to the keeper, unfortunately. Yeah. Here comes the waves of attack from the Māori ladies. And this was really a display of what happened most of this quarter. Yeah, just didn't quite. Neither team really were able to put the icing on what they're trying to do. This one, great opportunity there for Ella Layton, and in 2 seconds it gets the other end of the field. Jamie Lewis, scripted trapdoor there from Gracie Hilton Jones. And then just runs away from Lewis there. I know, she'll be disappointed with that shot because it's not often you get just the keeper in front of you. Yeah, and then, as I mentioned, the second quarter, the Māori side continued to have a few attacking opportunities. That one well defended by Priya Tapachetri. And there's Jamie Lewis again. Oh, that's a nice skill. Good save again. Yes, we see the teams getting through their halftime talks at the moment. That's the Indian side there. Just off to the side we saw Kashona Tapachetri. She'd just been warmed up by manager Seedal Patel, so it looks like she'll likely enter the game here at halftime. Now, she's been playing really well. I know it's a bit of a biased opinion, also my little sister, but she's done really well to be aggressive in the circle and really command her area. Makes those shots that come off from midway points really difficult to execute. Yeah, both goalkeepers for the Indian side offer different skill sets. Michelle, a bigger goalkeeper, taller goalkeeper, really solid in her defensive work. She gets right into the corners, Michelle does. Yeah. So her legs really enable her to get those wide shots. Yeah, Kashona, a really good mover, stays nice and low, good with her stick, and keeps an eye on the ball. So awesome to see them both get opportunity here. And on the other end, it's the New Zealand Junior Māori team. They are in there, dugout, getting through some team talk. Looks like Coach Courtney Phillips there directing most of the discussion. It'll be really interesting to see how they come out in this third quarter. Like we said, nothing to lose for either of these teams, but they also know that they have to go again tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, like, we're not the coaches out on the field today, but if you were to have a few things that you'd like to see from the Māori ladies, what would that be?
Yeah, I think they just want to take a little bit extra care in treasuring the ball and the opportunity going forward. They've created good opportunities, but it's often just beaten the stick or the bouncing pass hasn't come off. So I'd like to see them just take an extra little bit of care up the front and really make those opportunities count, because for the most part they've had the run of the game, but nothing there on the scoreboard. So yeah, little things, they're doing all the right things and getting to the right places, but it's the icing on the cake at the moment.
Yeah. Just a few comments for the Indian ladies. I'd love to see them come out with that pressure that they had in the first quarter, that are really wanting to intercept from the front of the press and putting lots of pressure on the defenders for the New Zealand Māori ladies, and also their combinations in their passing. When they get that going, it does look deadly. As long as they can keep the ball and not throw it away, then something exciting is bound to happen.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think we're just waiting for that one special something to unlock this whole game. I think as soon as one does go, either way, it's really going to start to open up, as the teams won't want to go through pool play without a win here. So
yes, although the score means nothing at the moment, pride and the way you take yourself into the next game means actually quite a lot.
yeah, absolutely, and Roma to Brown there. Just giving away the free hit. She thought all hand on the stick.
I think she was pretty much saying that hit my stick.
Yeah. And I like that one there from Michaela Wepper, just a little more direct, trying to link up there to find Jana Suka. They'll do enough to keep the sideline hit here.
And which way is the fastest way to the goal there, Brad?
Yeah, straight at it. Straight to it. Here we go.
A lovely little turn again for a free man coming through into the circles. Michaela Wepper, and she does secure the PC.
Yeah, that's it.
Those punching, defending players coming through, really hard to defend because it's quite unusual to be marked.
That's it. Two really good pieces of play there by Wepper. First, the direct ball that got them up here, and then second there, she's gone charging forward, works it in behind the foot, goes again on the foot.
She's pointing. Are you going to call that?
Yep. Because if you don't, I'll do it again, and we'll make sure of it. It's well worked there by Michaela Wepper. Not too often do you see a mistake out of Holly Hilton-Jones, but here we go. An opportunity early in the quarter for the Indian side, Jerem, to pull the ball out.
Lovely pull again. Just a bit high.
Yeah, that one's just got out in front of her front foot there. Unfortunate. Look, Jerem really pulls the ball out quick. That step in motion.
Isn't that awesome to see? And the accuracy on that. That's quite hard to get accurate, Brad. So it's really nice to see go straight to the stick.
Yeah, she's, I mean, obviously done it for a long time, but yeah, it's not something new for her, Manisha Jerem.
No, but that whole technique, that must take some training to perfect.
Murphy Phillips there trying to contest on Rashika Chiba. Chiba wins the sideline hit.
She takes it quickly and just rolls it on to another foot. Another free hit for the Indian ladies, and what can they do? There is a whole half of the field here that's just got no one standing in it. Yeah,
Jamie Lewis here right out in front of us, and also playing right out in front of her first cousin and Kaya Elliott. I found out that they were their first cousins, those two. Oh, Murphy Phillips. Skill clinic. Still going, Murphy Phillips.
Oh!
And the corner as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's not the biggest in stature, but boy, she got a ton of skill.
Ton of speed to go with that skill, Brad, which makes it even more exciting.
Yeah, look at this. Keeps the ball on her stick, little in and away, getting around Pritchard, pull it back.
Oh, I love that. It's almost like a little bit of baiting. Like, here, do you want the ball? No, you can't have it. You sure you don't want it? And it does tend to make defenders put their stick in a little bit more if they can see it. And then once that stick's out, bam, I got your foot. Yeah,
really, really smooth skill there by Murphy Phillips. Her whānau down on the baseline, almost there behind her. And it's out to Sampson. She's going to have to make something up here. Oh, well saved. Kashona, it's still there for the Māori side, and they'll get another one there. It's just rolled onto the foot of Leighton. She's asking the question.
She's not quite happy with that call. We'll see it on the replay here.
Yeah, the ball just didn't come off the trap for Sampson. It stuck dead, so she had to freestyle a little bit. This one here.
unable to see, but
Here we go.
see if
Junior
he can work
team.
some magic.
Come to Sampson. Oh, they're going
Oh,
to go the little one too. They're under penalty advantage for the back
perhaps
stick.
the back of the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of advantage played by the umpire there, which is good if they could release something, but just caught it back.
Yeah, it's didn't come out clean to them there, unfortunately. The junior side, it's Roy Mata Brown trapping this one. Brown, Sampson, well
Nice
run.
first run.
Oh, and they'll get another one.
Oh,
The
gutting.
opportunities mounting here for the junior Māori side.
Strong run from Patel. Getting a little touch on that. Build her confidence for this next one.
It's trapped. Sampson, she's got time. She's got the 1-2. It's well run that time. Rashika Chiba gets out in the middle.
She read that, didn't she?
Yeah. They used it earlier in the game, so not unfamiliar for Rashika Chiba to figure that one out. So we see number 5.
Impressive vision by Rashika Chiba there.
Here we go. This one's going to hit the leg there of Pratika Patel. They're going to get number 6.
Number 6, Brad. This is not common.
Although, I mean, the Indian men did have to defend 5 in a row against the Māori team on the very first day. So this is the new record for Heritage Hockey, 6 on the trot. The layoff, Jamie Lewis.
She gets there and she does make a touch.
Yeah, well defended again by the Indian side. Look, you don't mind giving away penalty corners if you can defend them like that. And no reward there for the New Zealand junior Māori side. 6 penalty corners all turned away at the hands of the Indians.
Oh, and it's kept in, but the Indians turn the ball over. Rashika Chiba and Ella Layton just making some nice little 1-2s up the side of the field here.
Yeah, lovely skill there by Chiba. She'll win the free hit just out inside of our commentary box, and looks like is it Pratika Patel here on the ball.
Set up with 3 at the back here for the Indians, and she decides to go forwards.
Jamie Lewis getting a bit of stick on that one. Here's Chiba. Oof, maybe a danger ball because Grace Hilton-Jones had just subbed on. She's done well there, Fitzwalter, but not well enough. Here comes Hilton-Jones. Hilton-Jones has Lewis. Lewis running for it.
Kishona comes out and just protects the ball over the baseline.
Yeah, really smart play there. Kishona just shielding that one from Jamie Lewis.
Yeah, indeed, and that pressure from that goalkeeper coming out too makes you slow down as an attacker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to keep running at full noise when that goalkeeper pops out like that, but this junior Māori side still with the attack here. Parata's come onto the field. Yeah,
Nice little tackle.
Yeah, well picked up there by Dapa
Oh, that's
Chetri.
Priya. Yeah,
Yep.
well done, Priya.
Yeah, and Fitzwalter there, Juhi on the ball. She's got Jasmine up the other end of the field if she can twin telepathic get it up there.
Often the most magic is made when it's siblings
Yep.
or twins even would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. But speaking of magic, here come the New Zealand junior Māori Wahine side. Weaving her magic is Jamie Lewis.
Isn't Rashika Chiba just all over the
Oh.
place?
Absolutely outstanding work rate, Rashika Chiba. And off they go, the Indian side. It's Gurleen Gill just up the middle of the field. That's Jasmine Fitzwalter up there now. First we've seen of this defensive group for a little while from the junior Māori side. And they do well there, the combination of O'Hara and Weber.
Oh, lovely flat stick tackle there.
Nothing coming there for Trinell Woods-Edeweta. Tough challenge from Hilton-Jones, finds the foot there. Here we go, Jamie Lewis. She's not going to be able to pull that one in. She looks like she's been going to the Timon Iverson school of pretending to run fast.
Oh, Brad.
Shout out to my brother Ty Money. Look, Jamie Lewis would gas him in a sprint race, so no discredit at all to Jamie. But Oh man, Taiman is running on the never-ending treadmill. Here we go, Lewis.
I'd like to see her in a foot race with you there, Brad.
I've got no shot. I've got no shot. Here we go.
Oh, lovely
Good turn by
open.
Pritchard.
Oh, just lets the ball run off her stick a bit too much.
Hilton Jones probably thought she had that free hit, and
Definitely.
but she'll have to be.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Yep. Manisha Jerem in some space. Oh, well picked up by Weber. They had 3 Indian players up in the circle there that Manisha Jerem was trying to link up with. But it's going to come the other way, and there's players in motion here for the Māori side. Amy Sampson. Oh, Amy Sampson showing off her skill.
Girl. Get it.
In from Hilton Jones. Oh, you talk about the twins connection. That was very nearly it on the other side of the field. Holly trying to tee up Grace on the spot.
They both knew it. They just couldn't get it.
Yeah. And I've got to give a quick little shout out to the Amy Sampson fan club populating the bottom corner there of the turf. They've been here all weekend, filling up that corner in front of the light tower there. They were pretty stoked to hear that Amy had won Day 2 MVP
Oh, well
yesterday.
deserved though, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And her band of many over there.
I was almost thinking that I did want to see a little bit more of her in this game, and then she goes and does something like that.
That's it. It's funny too because she's not the sort of player that feels like she has to be on the ball all the time, but man, when she does insert herself, look, she's a real class player. Yeah. Here we go, junior side up, putting a press on. 2 Paratas and a Hilton Jones. Sounds like a formidable group. Here is Sampson. And can't get past. Oh, she gets it back though. Amy Sampson got options both sides.
Oh, nice patience there by Tulin, just to wait. You can't lunge into someone like her. She will make you look like a cone.
Yeah. And she'll earn a good rest there as we count into the final 6 minutes of this third quarter. Still no trouble to the scorers bench so far. It's 0s on the board. But the junior Māori side certainly with the run of this quarter. They had 6 penalty corners in a row there. All defended, to their credit, the Indian side.
Defended by multiple different players in that defensive D.
Yeah, we saw good efforts from Chiba, from Suka, from Patel, and of course from Tapachetri in goal as well. So team effort there on the defence, and it always is.
Did you see how smooth that drag was?
Devyani.
So smooth.
Yeah, and if you didn't see it, perhaps you need to go to the optometrist and you might find Dev there. Here we go, Jamie Rapana can't pull that one in. Brings Chelsea Heppy onto the ball.
And a fast run forward.
Yeah, Sugar's ahead of her. She'll throw to 50-50. It will fall to Sugar there. Sugar's got Fitzwalter with her.
What has she got?
Oh, and it's just worked out. Roima to Brown.
Oh.
Still going, Brown. Against Priya Tapachetri.
Yep, teammates last year. They were in the Bay Plenty Under-18 team.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to link up. It's going to go for them there. Devyani Soma. Spinning top Soma.
Spinning top Soma.
That's it. She's earned a nickname this week. We've had a few of them. Here we go, Jamie Weber.
Bit of a ping pong here.
Yeah, that's exactly exactly it.
Both teams just wanting to go straight forward, but it's not always the best option.
Yeah, we'd love to see a team just pull the ball out, recycle, hold possession for a second. And a quick breath here for all the teams as the ball goes down the sideline. It'll go back there for the Māori side. Jamie Rapana will come onto the ball. Rapana here. Oh, lovely ball. Found Murphy Phillips in a tight little space there, but brought down by Gurleen Gill. Gill got happy. A bit of skill there.
That was nice, little bit of a slip too.
Yeah, it's fallen for the Indians here. Devyani Soma.
She had Pritchard wide of her, but didn't use her.
Yeah, couldn't get past Sydney O'Hara. Here's Penelope Taulofo. Taulofo still going. Yeah, nice pass, Sydney O'Hara. Great spot. Oh. Yeah, that's an interesting one there. So O'Hara and Parata, they played together for Aotea. So I thought that connection perhaps would have been a little more on point. But the good idea there from the Māori side. And here come the Indians.
Lovely open receive.
Devyani Soma. Oh, yeah. In and out.
She's got it. She finds Ella Leighton out on the half.
Oh, that's a quality pass just too far ahead of Sugar. Ella Leighton, a real quality customer for this Indian side. Haven't seen a lot of her. Of course, they've been defending for most of the quarter.
Yeah, she has pushed up a little there, although she's playing in the midfield right now.
Yeah. Big transfer across the back there. It's Te Aumihi Hohepa.
Bouncy pass into Roimata, but she loves stuff like
yeah.
that.
Roimata Brown.
Way!
Into the washing machine. That is the Bay. The Bay battle.
Yeah, we love a little bit of an elbow and a shoulder.
Yeah, that's nothing special. That's just a Tuesday for those girls.
That's just training, mate. Ooh,
she's still
honestly.
going. Soma links up there. Nice injection there. Leighton on the ball now. This could be the opportunity for the Indian side. Oh, smooth as ever. Who is it? Roimata Brown.
Roimata Brown once again.
Jamie Lewis. Oh, this is going to be a foot race here. Chelsea knows it's Kyra.
Oh, well done, Chelsea.
Really smart play there by Chelsea Heppy, just getting her body between Kyra Maui Black and the ball. She's got a ton of speed, Kyra Maui Black.
She did almost get there. She was quite a fair way away from the ball then when she started.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the just the surface plays. It has dried up a fair bit out there. We've got a little bit of a breeze going, and of course the sun's out today as well. So we see the ball just skipping around a little bit there, well trapped by Hohepa. Hilton Jones going to have to go back into her own circle to get that one, but yeah, there you can just see the skip on the ball over distance. The girls are going to have to really be conscious of that, perhaps get a little more upright in their trapping. Yeah,
upright, head over the ball and just watch it come into your stick.
Easy for us old heads to talk about that, eh? Or we were trapping on the grass
isn't
many moons ago.
Isn't it that easy?
Oh, the joys of grass trapping.
Yeah. Grass. Oh my gosh, Brad. That's going back a little bit.
It was my first few hockey experiences out on the grass up in Kensington Park in Northland.
Do you know we're at that point though where these girls probably haven't even played on grass?
Not a shot. And they wouldn't believe you if you said that it was a thing.
Or training on concrete.
yeah. Or sand turf. Yeah. A real sand turf.
What happens to your stick?
The flat bottom. How you get a flat bottom on your hockey stick? No, the game's come leaps and bounds in the last 20 odd years. And speaking of leaps and bounds, it's only short moments now to the fourth quarter. And that siren does bring the end of the third, and we're still awaiting that first goal for either side here in today's first women's match of the day.
And I think if we were going off of stats, Brad, you'd be gunning for the New Zealand Māori Jnrs side. But I'm going to tell you, there's been some excitement on both ends, so I actually couldn't pick who would be the one to put it away. Yeah,
and I think as we see some of the highlights there, you're right, the junior Māori side have certainly had the run of that quarter. Penalty corners, opportunities, possession and territory. But look, as we've seen in this tournament so many times, that doesn't mean anything if you can't get the ball in the goal. And all it's going to take is one Indian breakaway or a bit of pressure and sustained opportunity for them, and they find themselves with the advantage. It's still going to be whoever can be more clinical for those 1-2 passes in the circle and finish their goal scoring opportunity here in this fourth quarter.
Yep, and the winner of this game does bring a bit of pride and a bit of oomph going into the final day tomorrow. So both teams will be looking for that goal.
Yeah, of course, obviously searching for their first win, both sides. Look, they've both been in some close games over the weekend, and both teams yesterday especially. Look, the Indian women's side were sitting at 1-1 for a long period of the game. Before two quick goals put them away, and equally the junior Māori women were down only 1-0 again, for a long time in that game before a double. I believe the Jade Litchfield put that one to bed in their game.
Yeah, with her double shots from the penalty spot. Really hard if you connect well for a goalkeeper to save that.
Yeah, so both teams will have taken a lot out of yesterday and will know that if they can just hold on and be clinical for the fourth quarter. Look, they're every shot here, and that's exactly it. As we see the teams come out here in front of a growing crowd here at the Waikato Hockey Centre. The stand's starting to fill up on both sides of the field. Fence is filling up as well. Special mention to some of the players that are sticking around. The junior Māori team from the previous game, some of those boys are still here. The Indian lads are down the side as well. And we've got some of the women. We've got
an entry already.
Yeah.
Which is actually nicely tidied up. And
yeah, very fast start for the junior Māori side. And we can see here Māori Jnrs pushed up high up the field with Jaina Suka and Krishma Kumar the front line for the Indian side. Gracie Hilton-Jones doing some really good work there. And they've got a front line at the moment of Taulafo, Phillips and Hilton-Jones. And Holly's pushed up in there as well. Holly Hilton-Jones on the ball. She's got Phillips and her sister Gracie. Gracie finds Phillips.
Great
still there.
Save.
Oh, wow-wee. Across the front of the goal, a couple, they give themselves the high fives, but man, they wish they'd finished that one.
Just when she thought she'd beaten the keeper, Kashona comes in with a nice dive.
A great dive and save, and we talk about how well she moves around the goal, Kashona Tapachetri.
And I tell you, she's been working on her agility and her mobility at home, so she'll be happy with that.
Wow, warning shots there for the Indian side. This junior Māori team are here to take it to them this last quarter. It was lovely play there. So, as I mentioned, Holly Hilton-Jones, who has been playing right out the back, she'd pushed up to right in behind the press here, picked the press, fed her sister Anne Murphy. Here's another opportunity for them. They're putting pressure on. Murphy Phillips, Gracie Hilton-Jones. Gracie!
Oh, another great save.
Swing, nothing there. Phillips still fighting. And it's free hit out for the Indian side. What a save from Kashona.
Oh, I love the excitement from those Māori girls, though.
Yeah,
how about that?
They're right up in a high press. And they're off the Indians. They don't want to dwell on it. They're going the other way. Toolin Pritchard under some pressure. Pritchard.
Still got it.
Pritchard.
What has she got? And she's still got the ball is what she's got.
Yeah, that's it. Still going. Yeah, she'll keep going here, Pritchard. Takes it quickly. Oh, a little slip. It's all right. Oh, spinning top Soma. Showing it. Doing the mahi.
Yes. Oh, look at this passing.
Here's the treats. Girling
Let's
Gill.
go.
Save, Jada Parfo. Oh. And they're off to the races.
End to end. Let's go, girls.
Phillips, Taulafo. Oh, probably could let that one go. Jamie Lewis is there. Lewis has Taulafo. Fitzwalter has the legs. Oh, we've got 14 minutes of this. We're in for a real treat.
Who said women's hockey isn't exciting? Look at this.
We're away here. Manisha Jerem, Taulafo. I can tell you where she's going.
Just 5, man. Just 5 or to the bench?
Oh, look. Yeah, she might have got away with that one. Bit of a breakdown tackle for my looks, but I'm not in a yellow shirt. Probably couldn't fit that yellow shirt, but.
And both teams coming out in this quarter with a lot of energy.
Yeah. I don't know where they're getting it from. This is game 3 in a row. Final 17 or 15 now minutes to play. Oh, pick the pass.
Oh, and she does.
Wepa finds Krishma Kumar. Kumar
finds a free hit.
Layton.
Jones?
Jones? Johnson? Johnson and Johnson. And here comes Jamie Rapana. Oh,
I'm loving this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you folks at home are loving this too.
This is good quality, fast-paced action here. And we're only in game 2 of the day. Jamie Weber. Oh, nice little dish in for O'Hara. O'Hara turn. O'Hara is going to concede the free hit in the middle of the field.
She's not really happy with that call, is she?
No. But away they go.
Tulin Pritchard just picks up a wayward pass there from the Māori ladies, and Gerlin Gilt sends the ball forward.
Yeah, still going here is Sugar. Sugar with a bit of sugar. Milk and one sugar. Kuma, Krishma Kuma. No dice there.
Oh.
A 16-yard hit here for the Māori side. As we can hear the Pacifica boys getting ready for their next up match. That's going to be a cracking one. I don't know if I could hear them or smell them, but either they're getting pumped up. The baby oil's out in full force. But we've got a game here. It's Jamie Lewis.
It's a 3v3.
Lewis finds Parata.
Oh, and Kashona steps out. That's a real vital little touch there for the Indian ladies.
Yeah, had to be done there. Here's Ella Leighton. Leighton's got Sampson in front of her. Finds her feet. Keep going. Ella Leighton still going.
Wasn't that tidy?
Oh, she's something special, Ella Leighton.
She's definitely one of those players to watch out for as we go forward into the next few years.
Yeah. Yeah, involved with the Junior Black Sticks program and at the moment, Ella Leighton. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be pushing forward with her development and hopes for future selection for higher honours, of course. One of the local Waikato hockey staff members here, so awesome to see her out on her home turf. On just over 10 minutes to play here. Look, I don't want this to end at this rate.
10 minutes of nail-biting, edge of the seat sitting.
Yeah, it is. It is must-see TV. Murphy Phillips, Rashika Chiba. That's a matchup made in heaven. And Rashika Chiba will win that one. Here we go. Chiba under a lot of pressure. They're up in a full press here. And she can't quite pick up Curry, Krishma Kumar there.
She almost like looked up and knew that was coming to her and just, unfortunate that she didn't get there.
Yeah, yeah. The legs might not have got her there. Brain telling her one thing, but body perhaps struggling to comprehend. Here we go. Down the line, and it's turned straight back over here for the Indian side. And look at this, the junior Māori side up in full press.
Yeah, they're wanting to turn this ball over and have another go at Kashona in the goal.
Yep, Hilton Jones, Maui Black, Taulofo. Oh, they're going to have to come back and set their press.
Look at that press.
And up they go, up they go. Maui Black, Hilton Jones, Chiba got some work to do. Pratika Patel. Oh, gets it through to Sugar. Sugar turns.
Sugar!
Oh, yes. And gets the pass away. Curry, Krishma Kumar on the baseline.
Perfect positioning. And what do they have?
Oh, and runs out of room. Sigh of relief for the junior Māori side. And they come back quickly. Here comes Sydney O'Hara, the captain of the side. Oh, yeah, Kyra Maui Black. Maui Black, she's got Taulofo with her.
She's got some skills.
Still going, Maui Black. Wins the free hit. There we go. O'Hara's going to step onto the ball. She'll ask where the free hit is. Here we go. They go out around the back. Jamie Rapana. It's got Te Aumahi Hohepa across the field. Lovely ball.
Yeah, I like this play, just pulling the Indian players out of that circle a little bit more so they've got more room to go forward.
Yeah, I don't like them
but
going at
who's on the ball now?
Yeah.
And who's still got the ball?
Yeah. That's it. Still working her magic. Oh, yeah, Chiba finds Jerem.
And she's got players high
Jerem
and
Fitzwalter. Oh, Jasmine Fitzwalter, what a spot to be in.
Jerem, what about their vision?
Yeah, what a phenomenal ball forward there from Manisha Jerem. Trying to link up with Jasmine Fitzwalter. Wouldn't that have brought the local crowd up?
Oh, wouldn't it just?
Yeah, Te Aumahi Hohepa under a bit of pressure. Needs her players to work for her. And the free hit goes the way of the Indians. It was Sugar there putting some pressure on. It's up in the 25 there for Tool and Pritchard. Down into the corner. And she'll win the free hit down there too, will Sugar.
Look at this press again from the Māori ladies. They're just trying to restrict the movement from the Indians as much as they can, and they really are controlling that.
Yeah, good to see from the junior side. Here's Tool and Pritchard. She's got Rashika Chiba out behind her, opts to go across the field. Yeah, Chelsea Hippie. Oh, nice work, Jamie Lewis, but first to it, Jerem driving, Jerem with the entry, Jerem with the penalty corner. It's hit the foot there of Jamie Webber. Manisha Jerem showing her expertise and experience. As we see, lovely ball that just fell to Jerem. And heads up play here. Knows she's got a trailing defender. Spies the back foot of Webber. And they've got their opportunity. And just before they pull this out, we like to see up the other end of the field, this junior Māori side have pushed 2 strikers up. Jamie Webber's one of them. Grace Hilton-Jones the other. Perhaps a breakout on the cards if they can turn the defence away. Here we go. Straight to Pritchard. Pritchard.
Oh,
goal!
she finds
Pritchard!
the board.
And she loves it too.
And don't they all? The crowd's going a little bit crazy down there.
And she runs off for a sub, much to the cheer of her bench there, Tulin Pritchard. What a way to stand up as a guest player in the NZISA team.
Oh, and didn't I just say before, Brad, that I would, on the stats, put it on the Māori ladies, but it's anyone's game.
Yep, all it takes is that one crack, and now things are going to go to a whole nother level. 5.5 minutes to play. Indian side ahead 1-0.
And the excitement hasn't stopped. It's been going on since that whistle went.
Yeah, the Indian bench pumped over there at the moment.
Yeah, we've got a good set of defenders here by the Indian ladies, while the Māori ladies maybe just not committing many players forward into this attack. You might find it a bit hard to come through, but not really. Shot comes off. Goes a bit wide.
And here we go. Oh, great turnover. Taulafo.
Just tapping the ball a little bit far forward for her to recover.
Shikichiba, she's up the field a little bit further.
Probably one of the players you don't want to get the ball in the middle of the field.
And here we go, Jamie Webber. Oh, I think she wanted the foot. It's not going to come for her. They might get it back here through Phillips and Brown. Brown's still working.
Oh, and they found Ella with the wheels.
Ella Leighton still going. Ella Leighton. Can she
look
double
how
the
fast
lead?
She is.
Ella Leighton.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, very nearly.
With another exciting piece of play by the Indian ladies, cracking the ball across the face of the goal. I would love to see someone dive in there for a touch.
Oh, Ella Leighton. She's just showing an incredible amount of speed. Far out. Taimana Iverson, book yourself in for some lessons, buddy. Here's Te Aumihi Hohepa. Can't get out here. It's the Indian side. Manisha Jerem
versus Roimata Brown.
Yeah, she got the free hit there, and I'm not sure they were 5, but they'll let play here. The long corner.
That's actually a good tactic, eh? The player that's already 5 steps up, well, they're the one just gets out the way.
Yeah. And this Indian side, they got 3 minutes to grind out here. 3 minutes. And here's an opportunity. The mistake come from the Indian side. Lovely to see them getting some players forward here, this junior women's Māori team. Oh, well cleaned up, Jaina Suka.
Yeah,
really
nice
solid,
and casual,
Suka.
isn't it? Yeah.
Really solid there. She was the goal scorer from yesterday's game. Really interesting there, the versatility of Jana Suka. She's played both as an outside defender and as a striker in today's game, and in yesterday's game she did the same. So
We're going to find the Māori ladies just trying to get the ball back.
well, there's
They
the
really
opportunity.
need it.
Parata, Hilton Jones has Phillips. It's going to go to Jamie Lewis. Jamie Lewis has Phillips, but Heppy has the flat stick tackle there. Chelsea and Manisha Jerem does what's required of that one, steps off it, brings Heppy onto the ball and use a couple extra seconds in the...
Yeah, less than 2 minutes left here, so that was a nice, very clever play by one of the senior players and captain here for the Indian ladies.
Yeah, and now 100 seconds to go. We're counting down from 100. Kyra Maui Black can't find Jamie Lewis, but can find a free hit.
Yeah.
90 on the clock.
We'll see a full 11-man defence coming back here for the Indian ladies. This is definitely not a win that they want to let go.
No. 75 the number, not many left now. Ella Layton, lovely tackle.
And can she use her speed? Or
I think she'll just try and roll the ball forward here to Tulin Pritchard and let her work some magic. Pritchard's got one to beat. Pritchard. And that one back of the stick is the call. The New Zealand Junior Māori team, they're going to have to run for this one. They might have one, maybe two more rolls of the dice here.
You know, one roll of the dice is all you need.
Yeah, that's it. And we haven't seen a penalty shootout yet this tournament. Would love to see one, especially with these goalkeepers. You look at 4 really quality goalkeepers out here. Speaking of quality, Amy Sampson. Still going, Sampson. This might be the roll of the dice. Free hits theirs. 30 seconds. Gracie Hilton-Jones wants it. She's going to get it.
What has she got?
Oh, she's got a free hit out there for Chelsea. Heppy does well. Stays composed in under the work there of Grace
14
Hilton-Jones.
seconds left.
Chibba to Leighton. Leighton's got 6, 5, 4, and it's a famous Indian victory here for the Indian women's side. They take down the Junior Māori Wahine team 1-0, and what a cracking game, an absolute nail-biter here.
Yeah, what an exciting last quarter they had for us here. I mean, I was just up every 10 seconds, just admiring some of the skill or some of the vision that these ladies have.
Yeah, you're not wrong. My Apple Watch thought I just went for a run. My heart rate's been up for 15 minutes. Silly, my Apple Watch doesn't believe I've been for one in the last 5 years.
Is
but
that
anywho.
how it works? Can we just get really excited about something and burn off all that fat?
Yeah, and what a win for the Indian women's side. Look, they had to do a lot of defending. We talk about 6 penalty corners in a row for the Junior Māori women's side. We talk about periods of possession for both teams, and look, they got there in the end. It was a cracking penalty corner strike from Tulin Pritchard. As I'll let you talk through some of these highlights, and I'll go down and find our player of the match.
Yeah, I mean, definitely we saw moments of brilliance from both sides, with waves coming from the New Zealand Māori team and then waves coming from the Indian team. And looking back at this, the possession did really fall into the New Zealand Māori Juniors. I think they just kept having shot after shot in some periods of this. That was a nice save on the left boot by Kishona. This is what we're alluding to with the 6 penalty corners in a row. Everyone putting in their best efforts to stop that goal, that ball from rolling into that goal. And the New Zealand Māori junior team are trying different variations of PCs. They just weren't coming off for them today as that ball just went wide of the goal. And look at this. Amy Sampson just, she had a blinder today. Sugar on the baseline. finding some nice shots from girl and girl here, and some really nice goalkeeping by goalkeeper. Which one is that? And you know what, in this last quarter, just going forward and trying to find their players, but shown its potential too much for the Māori ladies coming forward. And the Indians finding some nice space to come forward through, but also not losing all of their energy and really putting it to the Māori ladies. Oh, and look at that. Lovely hit just down the right foot of the goalkeeper. So fast, you can't even see it. And this awesome piece of work by Ella Layton. They would have been disappointing. And we'll head down to Brad, who has our player of the match.
Hey guys, I'm down here on the turf with our player of the match, and it is NZISA women's goalkeeper here, Michelle Māori, who played the first half of the match today and was absolutely instrumental in keeping this junior Māori women's team at bay for the first half. Michelle, first up, congratulations on your performance, but also the win for your team. That'll be a big boost going into tomorrow's game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We've been coming into this tournament hoping to be a bit of a threat, definitely not looking to be viewed as the other teams, like just making up numbers. So that's one of our core values for coming into this tournament. We want to be out here and make a mark and do better than our previous years.
And it was a good performance, and you talk about the improvement over the years. This year, the build up into the camp, Hitendra and Navina, they organised that day of training on the Thursday. I know that not all the girls could make it, but you can tell that some of the connections have started to grow, and you will have played with and against some of those players in your team before. What's it like sharing the field with them on this stage?
Sharing the field with them, it's honestly a great feeling. I feel like although I'm essentially a placeholder, I'm here to help develop and grow Indians hockey through New Zealand, hoping to sort of grow the other keepers so that they can take the role. But
yeah, we talk about goalkeepers. There were some excellent ones out on display there today. Look, 4 really quality goalkeepers in that match, and up in the commentary box we were joking about loving to see a penalty shootout. I know that's something you would have been quick to jump up to. You love getting around and being involved in all the action, and it's obvious to see. How long have you been doing it? What's your training like? What do you enjoy the most about goalkeeping?
Honestly, I've been in the gear for about 10 years. I've never been a field player, so it's actually quite a surprising amount of work in the gym off the field. But yeah, no, love shootouts, love to mix it up, keep it interesting. You never really know what they're going to do, so you want to sort of force them into what you want to do. But yeah, no, would be really, really good to go to shootout on a practice game, but maybe not for the final tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll be looking to not have to go through that stress tomorrow if at all possible. Now, like I said, congratulations for your player of the match performance today. Big game tomorrow against them again, so we wish you all the very best for that match. Keep the clean sheet as you have, and yeah, good luck for that one tomorrow.
Awesome, thank you.
And that's our first women's game of the day in the books. It was the New Zealand Indian women registering their first win, 1-0 over the New Zealand Māori Jnrs side. It was a penalty corner goal to Tulin Pritchard that separated the sides in the end. We'll be back again at 2 p.m. with the next match up, which is a men's game. The New Zealand Māori men taking on New Zealand Pacifica, a repeat of last year's final. Coming to you live, 2 p.m.
Feeling like you're stuck in